So hey guys, Kyra here. So I already recorded most of this video. I just want to start this video off with all the freebies that are going on right now and kind of clue you in on what's going on. So on their Facebook, 2 hours ago at the time of this recording, they're talking about a 5,000 gem giveaway. How you can get them easy. Log in for 5 days. You'll receive 1,000 gems each time in your mailbox. You can even relax as the event will span a month. So the event period is April 5th to May 3rd. So all you got to do is log in 5 times. This is easily one of the most generous login events slash giveaways period that they've ever done. And they give you a big leeway on just how long you have to actually be able to claim these. So if you're not going to be logging in for a while, all you got to do is 5 days. 5 days out of the month. I think that's pretty realistic. That's pretty much the main thing there. And then also I want to talk about some of the deals that they got going on in the shop here that I think are pretty rare and worth mentioning. So the first one, pretty much the main one I talk about is this one right here, where yes, it is $50 if you are spending. If you are spending, this one is $50, but it is very rare to get this hero reset stone. So if you're looking for one of those, there it is. These are hard to come by, and you can pick one up for 50 bucks, and plus all the summoner controllers, plus the paid gems. But this is the main one that I think is super worth getting, is going to be this 5,000 gems for one epic limit breaking hammer. That is something that is free to play accessible. And worth saving up your gems for. Usually every time this comes out, worth picking up. Then some of the other ones that I do like this one right here, the $5 one for the stamina. If you're really been playing the game a lot, only worth it if you're really doing that. But it is a better deal than the typical 10 bucks. But this is something that I bought a ton of. And then some of these other ones, they're just so expensive that they're hard to justify, or they're hard to be like, oh hey, this is a good deal, even though that they're technically are based on other evaluations, but it just feels gross to even recommend them, you know? And so I'm not going to buy this, even though this is technically a good deal for the $100 or 100 summoner controllers, epic limit breaking hammer, and then 10,000 gems. Based on all their evaluations, that's great. Same with this one, you know, the one I even talked about here with the hero reset stone. You know, technically this is a good evaluation based on the other stuff, but it's just hard to recommend a $50 purchase. I mean, you could buy Elden Ring, plus, you know, yes, you need to throw in 10 extra dollars, but you could buy the entirety of Elden Ring for that. So just, you know, it's hard to recommend. This is all for people that are spending well over the normal, like this, plus the, what is it? The battle pass and all that stuff, the guardian pass, I should say. So I just want to bring that up before I get into the video. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Kara here, finally back with another Guardian Tales video, and it's been a minute. So I wanted to kind of update you guys on my account, what I've been doing, plans for Guardian Tales content going forward, stuff like that. So first of all, the big news, the thing that is actually really exciting here, is finally they got World 14. So season 2, we got World 14. So what I'm going to be doing here is I want to stream it. So I haven't touched it yet. I'm going to start, unfortunately this started right with my work schedule. So I have a weird schedule where I work Wednesday through Saturday. So it just kind of timed into a bad time for me. So I'm going to be streaming it 7 a.m. my time, so before I go to work. So 7 a.m. that's 11 a.m. Eastern time, because I live in Alaska, so that's why it's going to be pretty early for me. But for the most part, I think that's a pretty normal time for people to be on if you're going to be watching. And then if we're still doing this during the weekend, then I could do like a full day stream kind of thing where we could just close it out. So that's how I'm going to be doing this. I don't want to touch it until tomorrow at 7 a.m. my time. So that's how I'm going to be doing this, but I'm excited. Finally got more campaign content. Probably my favorite content in this game so far is definitely going to be covering the campaign. So I look forward to doing that. I'm going to be streaming it on YouTube. Just wanted to clarify that really quick. I'm not going to do it on Twitch. I'll probably do the longer streams on Twitch though. The ones that are short and sweet kind of things, I think those are better suited for YouTube. And then now let's actually cover some of the characters I got, because I just missed a whole bunch of that. The event where they had the crossover, but I did end up going for the characters. So I ended up getting her. I've just been noticing that she's popular in Lena. She's been in Coliseum teams in the top. I see her in Arena, and I also see her in the top of Orbital Lift. So I ended up picking her up. To be honest, I haven't really got to use her too much, so I don't really know how good she is. But it is kind of exciting that one of the characters from there is actually pretty good. And then also the new character, I noticed that we had 3 free summons, or at least I did. I had 3 10 pulls, and so I went for the new hero here in Priscilla. I haven't watched any videos on just how good she is. I'm sure Zebo has done a video on her if she's actually good, but I pulled for her and ended up getting her on the second pull. So pretty lucky there. You know, a lot of times I've spent like 50K gems on it. So it's really nice to get a freebie here and only have to use the 2 free 10 pulls to get her. And then for Hannah, I haven't got her. So I used my last 10 pull to get her. And then I'm going to just use my mileage coupons here to pick up the weapon. When I get a chance, I'm going to use her. I want to try her out in the campaign. It's going to be fun to try out a lot of these heroes and see in World 14. I don't know what element they are yet. So I think it's going to be fun. I'm hoping it's not going to be the typical like light dark or something like that. To actually be able to try these heroes out. Does it say here? Oh, recommended type light. So it looks like they are dark. Yeah, it shows right there. So, which I'm okay with. It's not the end of the world, but it means we could try out a lot of these heroes. Except basic. It just means like I wanted to try out Future Knight and her new weapon, but well, relatively new. I know it's been a minute since I played, but I wanted to try that out too, but probably not gonna be able to use her too much because recommended type is light. And then other stuff here too when it comes to this is all the typical stuff when it comes to the it's all in the same structure when it comes to these type of events here. You get the Megaton Buster as a legendary rifle, and then this is actually pretty nice. I believe this is good for Nari in select rating teams. I use that when I'm using a light team with Nari. And then lastly, main thing I always just go for is I just try to hit this legendary limit breaking hammer. That's gonna be my main goal when it comes to this. There is some mileage tickets here too, and also some hero crystals that are definitely worth going for, but nothing too crazy. This is all very standard. And then the event missions, we do have the event, clear the event rift X amount of times here to get these stones here. And then I like that it's a stamina one. I believe sometimes they're better value if it's a going for pulls. And this character, I don't know if she's like super meta. I think she's okay. She's definitely not going to be a raid character. My guess is she's definitely not going to be a raid character because of her her party buff, just from like first look. But don't quote me on this. There's probably a lot of people that have already gotten a good idea of just how good she is because she's been out for 2 weeks on the Korean server. This is just me seeing her for the first time on the NA server. I haven't really got a chance to check it out. But here, let's actually take a look here really quick before I end this video. But it's it'll be fun to try out all these characters, plus also having a new a chapter in the story. So here we go. Go down here. The hell is she? Okay, I still haven't pulled her, which is a bummer. Oh, so we got Priscilla. So we got the 40% shield increase on battle start, and then weapon skill regen speed and skill damage. Decent attack, high HP, low attack is what it looks like. Basket user. So suppression, uses magic of her house to attack enemies. She can use Unleashed after hitting enemies certain times. Unleashed awakens her dormant powers to transform. Her attacks change while being unleashed. Movement speed increased by 10%. I like that. Fires a beam and deals 420% DPS damage to the area it passes through. Goes injured to downed on a range character is kind of a bummer. And then lastly, her special ability recovers 10% of HP while using Unleashed, increases damage by 25% and reduces damage taken by 25%. So all the stuff I'm seeing here, it looks like an arena character. Like she looks like she has movement speed, which is great for arena. She has reduced damage and increases damage, which I like that a lot. And then it depends on how her basket hits. I'll have to see if it's like Nari, then that's good. Yeah, let's see what else we got. But I don't like her. I don't know if I like this. The 40% increase on weapon start or battle start. I don't know if that's a good enough shield to justify like not having the ranged benefit of like a Nari, for example. I'm not sure. And then typical stats here, and then on hit while using Unleashed, inflicts additional 10% of DPS damage with 50% chance and reduces enemies attack by 2. Ooh, that's crazy. The attack reduction makes a big difference. I noticed that a lot with Rue before she was buffed, and then she was being used everywhere. But before that, like that attack reduction is so big on a skill attack like this. So I feel like I could confidently say she's going to be good in arena, at least. But I don't like that her party buff, like I keep talking about, so she's probably not going to be used in raiding. She's probably not going to be used in Coliseum. So I don't know if she's actually going to be worth pulling for, but she's probably going to be pretty fun if you care about Arena. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the new patch. And then I look forward to seeing you guys on the stream tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning. Going to be here early, but I'm excited. I'm excited to try this out. I think it's encouraging seeing the patch. I like that the roadmap is pretty on point so far, I believe, when it comes to what they said they were going to introduce. So hopefully there's some hidden things that they didn't feel confident enough of putting on the roadmap that they're going to be introducing here soon. But with that, guys, I'm out. Peace.